Around 20 years ago, people around the world started displaying a range of special powers and abilities. With each year, the number of these cases increased. The governments of the world needed a way to organize and regulate these people. My name is Angus, and I work for the Superhuman Action Response Team. With my partner Sal, I help document these powered individuals and their exploits. Because heroes don't do paperwork.
Hello, super citizens, and welcome to Heroes Don't Do Paperwork, the only podcast about events both big and small in Super City. I'm one of your hosts, Angus, and this is my beautiful co-host, Sal. Sal, how you doing, man? Looking good.
I'm doing good. Your compliment warms my heart.
It
Beautiful.
does? Good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to compliment more often now. I feel like I haven't been doing that enough, you know?
It's a good outfit on you, complimenting others.
You look great.
Thank you.
And I don't want, I don't want it to be weird because it's like that implies that you weren't looking great before, but you look really good now. Do you want to, for listeners, you can't see this, but Sal has regained more or less his, the body size that we were used to with him. So can like,
first I'd like to address, you are allowed to see this should you see me in the streets. You're not forbidden from seeing me.
No,
I believe Angus is speaking more to the medium that we're doing this show in.
Bingo. Very good, Sal. Yeah. The podcast medium. Yeah, correct. Non-visual.
I've internalized the advice you gave me about proper eating. I've been doing that now.
Nice.
I have
Hard
cut
work.
out Bulkomax.
Discipline. That's right. No more Bulkomax bars.
And the results, I would say, speak for themselves. However, it's only been about a week since I stopped eating Bulkomax, and Angus is correct, I have slimmed down dramatically. It appears that healthy eating destabilized whatever field was helping me maintain my large form, and I have collapsed in on myself like a dying star.
Yeah. So wait. God, this isn't fair. If I'm understanding this correctly, you condensed down back to your normal size.
Correct.
But you've maintained all the mass and the benefits to your power that came with that?
Absolutely. And all the detriments.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't perfect. Okay, not everything came up, Sal.
No, not at all. Been feeling itchy, of course.
Mm-hmm.
The itchiness is unbearable at times.
Do you think you're just jonesing for Bulkomax? Is that possibly it?
It's possibly it. My doctor has prescribed me 1 crumb of Bulkomax in the evening to sort of wean me off.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
And it's been going well. There are times where I have rage experiences.
Okay.
Just overwhelming rage.
You're a fairly even kilter and I don't know, consistent guy. So I haven't seen you be angry too many times. Maybe once or twice if the juice order gets wrong, or if somebody they use like the wrong size paper for a binder.
Are you intentionally
like
bringing up things that anger me to make me angry?
No. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. No.
Okay. I wouldn't say that I get angry regularly. It's certainly not something I aim to do, but when I'm very passionate about something, my emotions can speak for themselves. And those emotions sometimes speak in obscenities and cruel, barbed comments.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what's out as your workplace compatriot. I will try to avoid any of these issues for now, just to avoid putting any stress on you that we don't need to deal with right now. Let's just try and keep a calming office in this dimly lit basement. Great. Well, I'll tell you what. Maybe our guest today and our topic won't stress you out too much. Do you like vacations? Do you like trips, Sal?
I've been known to travel on occasion prior to my Bulkomax adventure.
Yes, of course, naturally, yeah.
I've been all around the world. I've seen the great towers of Giza, and I've seen the low valleys of Alberta.
Yep. Canada. Oh, cool.
Who could not gaze but in wonder at just the vast expanse of white that is Siberia?
Yep, sure. Okay, so you've been around. Wow, you've been around. I couple of those there weren't your standard destination for a vacation, but still they still sound really interesting.
I wasn't aware there was a correct answer for taking a vacation.
No, okay, well, I'm not, you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying not most people when they want to go somewhere relaxing. For me.
Mm-hmm.
Me, for example, I would go to a beach, a nice palm trees, drinking out of a coconut,
but
waves.
You can't breathe underwater, so going to a beach would be dangerous for you.
Well, I mean, I know how to swim, though.
Oh.
I just hold my breath before I go under, And yeah. Wait, do you just go to these big open areas because you don't want to catch anything in your field?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, Sal, I'm sure we can figure something out for you. We can get you into more of these, I don't know, claustrophobic venues if you want.
Personally, does not sound like a relaxing vacation, no. But I understand you're trying to get me out of my shell more. You were right about the healthy eating thing, so I don't know. Maybe I'll hear you out on this.
All right. Well, we're talking so much about travel. I might as well bring our guest in, Sal. All of our listeners, please welcome Parker McKennly to the show.
Oh, wow.
Sal, just fucking stoked to be here, revved up, ready to go, ready to bring travel to the people. Let's do this thing.
Okay, well, you can just sit. This chair here is for you.
Oh, hey, thanks, man. Love a chair. Love to sit back, but don't do it for too long. Otherwise, you put down roots, and nobody wants roots. Do you hear me?
Okay. So Parker, so you are. It says here you are a travel influencer. Can you tell us what that is exactly? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, listen, here, this is what I do. I go around the world, and we used to call ourselves influencers, but it's kind of played out like everyone's an influencer these days. What makes an influencer? Nobody knows. It's vague, man, and I hate vagary. And then I was like, what am I then? It's an identity crisis. I was like, am I a guru? I don't know. Apparently, for some reason, we're not supposed to say that we're gurus.
No,
I don't know why. So I was like, okay, fine. Am I a leader? And then yeah, I'm a leader, of course, but also I'm a follower because I follow the road. Do you understand what I'm saying, my man?
I think I do.
Yeah,
I'm following perfectly. Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly it. We're all followers, right? And we just follow the journey, and the journey takes us to where we want to be, and I'm all about that journey.
Okay,
Are you some kind of mystical leader, man? This is incredibly insightful.
People have called me mystical before, but that's when you're in the deep Amazonian jungle in the throes of an ayahuasca binge.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, people are going to call everything mystical. You're seeing that jaguar. You're seeing that snake. Your shaman, Lucas, is guiding you along. You're shitting, you're pissing. I mean, it's not always pretty, but it's always exciting, The
journey isn't always pretty. That's really nice. I like how you put that. Once again, we're in a non-visual medium, but Parker, can you just quickly describe this outfit you're wearing? It's kind of
amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Let me tell you what I got going on here. Have you ever been to Vietnam?
I have not. No.
All right, so I'm tripping through Ho Chi Minh City, and when I say tripping, I mean that I'm wearing somebody else's shoes. And I'm barely walking, and I get to this open water market, and there's these boats all over the place. And also, I'm being chased by this bookie that I met earlier. I don't even remember where, some blurry Vietnamese city. So he's after me. He's coming down on me hard. And I'm like, oh, shit. I'm not even wearing pants. And the whole time, I'm like, snapping selfies for the gram because the followers got to know. So I come upon this market, and there's boats there, and they're selling these like fisherman pants.
Yes.
I put that on, and then they're selling all these like mangoes and kind of flower wreaths and stuff like that. So I got to disguise myself from this bookie. So what I do is I put myself inside these flower wreaths and put some mangoes on me, and I'm just running through the market like that. Did not work. The bookie was on.
Okay.
The stalls kept collapsing around me. Do you see what I'm saying here? Yeah. So this bookie was after me. It was crazy. And that's just like one of the many stories that you get when you follow. Let me plug it here for a second. You can't do this _2 on Instagram. That is my account, and it is bringing travel to the people. Because just because I can do this doesn't mean you can do this. Do you understand?
I think I do.
I'm sorry. Amazing how you said so much with saying so little.
Yeah, it was. It was okay. I'm trying to follow you here. I'm sorry. Is your handle "you can't do this" or "you can do this"?
No, I can do so. It's implied that I can do this because you see me doing it, right? I put in my
Uh huh.
I worked hard. I made my money, and now I have a situation where I can do this. But that doesn't mean that you can't do this. So you
You can.
can do this _2. I couldn't get you can't do this 2 directly because, well, I'm in negotiations and I don't want to talk about it right now, but they are
No,
heated and they are ongoing.
okay.
And I will say _2, the number 2, not the word.
Not the word
T-O.
"to." Not the number "to." Okay. All right. So still not sure if it's can or can't, but definitely _number 2. See, you said you made your money. What do you do, or how did you make your money before you became a travel influencer?
Listen, here's the thing, man. Anyone can make money. Making money is easy. I make top-down,
Mhm.
lateral, wide-reaching investments. I did my time in an investment firm, McKennly and Sons. I paid my dues,
Okay.
and so now I go on the road every so often. I need a little bit of extra cash, and I make an
Mhm.
investment. I do a little investing, trickle-down economics, bro. And I make that
Okay.
money, and I'm out on the road again.
So it's actually really hard for a lot of people to make money right now.
What?
Economy's not doing great. Well, it's just other people. McKinley and Sons. I think I actually have heard of this. I'm not assuming it's you and your sons doing this, right? You look a little young.
No, it's me and my brothers and my dad.
And your dad. Okay. So your dad, that would make your dad Mr. McKinley then.
Yeah.
Okay, and he's like one of the richest people in Super City,
It's
in a city that
impressive.
has a bunch of billionaires in it.
Listen, here's the thing. I don't, money comes from where money comes from, and who has it and who doesn't have it, it doesn't matter because you can do this too, and
Okay,
everyone can travel. That's what I'm saying. I
sure.
don't, I was in Amsterdam and I'm being chased by this like organized crime guy that I met in
Okay, yeah.
Prague. Have you been to fucking Prague, man?
I have not. No.
Holy
Too many
shit.
people.
I was
Yeah.
fucking schlitzed on this Prague beer. And somehow I was in Amsterdam and I was running from this guy. I had no money. I needed somewhere to stay. I needed a hostel, nowhere to go. That's what I'm saying, man. I had no food, no money, chased by this Oscar guy from Prague. And I'm like, what do I do? So I'm banging on the window of this hostel, banging, let me in, let me in. I have no money. I have no money. And they're not letting me in. Oh, it's fucking crazy, man. Prague, Amsterdam, you need to go. And you can go.
Parker,
Yeah.
based on your two stories and how I'm talking to you now, it seems like you aggravate people wherever you go. Can you speak to that at all? I've yet to hear a story of you having a relaxing time.
Listen, man, you were talking about vacations earlier. You're talking about going to Alberta, Siberia. What was the other place you went to?
Giza.
Giza. Oh, the big towers at Giza. Listen, Giza, maybe I've been there. I don't know. Everything's kind of a blur, but I live in the world and the world lives around me. Do you see this? Am I breaking through
Oh,
I
your
can actually
mind?
empathize with being the center of everything.
Yeah, and people react to me in certain ways, and a lot of times it's positive. A lot of times, I made great friends traveling. You talk to Molly, you talk to Wyatt, you talk to Cody. Those are my brothers and sisters for life.
Are
Okay?
they your
sure.
actual brothers and sisters?
No, that's Carter and Hunter.
Sure. Parker, Carter, and Hunter McKennly. These friends of yours that you made on these trips, are they also from like? Do they have any money problems as well, or are they?
Listen, the hustle is always real, and they are always hustling, just like me. I'm in Mongolia, outside Ulaanbaatar, and
You're
I
being chased.
am fucking raided on fermented yak's milk, and I got nothing. All I have is this pouch of yak's milk, and I'm just riding around on this yak, and I'm like, I don't know where we are. Snowstorm's coming in. Things are getting desperate. I was wearing the T-shirt that I got in Ibiza that morning, okay? And I was like, I'm coming down off the ecstasy. Things are looking grim. What do I do? And it's just always like that when you travel. You find a way. What was the question?
I've actually forgotten the question too.
Oh, cool. Yeah. All right.
So, I mean, you're a part-time resident of Super City when you are here. You mentioned not wanting to put down roots.
Yeah.
I'd
Super
like
part time.
super part-time.
No.
So, if you remember, can I ask you? I kind of always ask our guests this: what's your power?
Yeah, absolutely. I do have a power, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. And I want to emphasize that anyone can travel. Okay. It doesn't really matter what means you have. Money's easy. Food is easy. Everything's easy. I can teleport wherever I want to at will.
Okay. Yeah. That does make it easy for you to travel. Absolutely.
I don't understand. What?
Well, okay, so most people because most of the people around here have powers, most people don't have a teleportation power. And Parker, I'm glad you're sitting for this. You might be shocked to hear this. I don't have any power at all.
Well, I mean, that's what is that?
Well, just okay. How about this? Because you were talking about wearing someone else's shoes earlier.
Yeah.
Metaphorically, try to put yourself in someone else's shoes. Like, let's say, put yourself in my shoes for a minute. I can't teleport to get there. If I wanted to go to Mongolia, that would probably be an 8 to 10 hour plane ride.
A plane? What is?
Yeah, a plane.
I mean, I've been to an airport once.
Okay.
Because I wanted a breakfast sandwich.
Yeah.
And there's this, I don't know if you've been to Tempelhof in Germany.
I haven't.
But
no.
Oh man, did they have the fucking best bread? So I woke up and I was in Sydney, I think. And Australia? I was like, yeah, Sydney, Australia. And I was like, yo, I turned over and I was like, yo, Wyatt, we need that breakfast sandwich. And okay, I got it. I don't know where Wyatt went. He got lost somewhere on the way. But I was there in Tempelhof eating that breakfast sandwich.
Okay.
Is that putting myself in your shoes? Do you feel hurt?
No, it's decidedly the opposite.
Oh, okay.
That's just firmly keeping yourself in your own shoes.
Well, what kind of sneakers do you wear, just so I know?
Just like a Converse.
Parker.
Size 11.
Yeah.
Parker, we here at Heroes Don't Do Paperwork have always been sensitive to the plight of the rich person. And while Angus is asking you to put yourself in his shoes, I don't think Angus has put enough effort into putting himself into your shoes. What is the adversity that someone who can teleport at their whim with limitless money, what troubles do they go through? Could you maybe share some of the struggles you've had? Maybe humanize yourself.
Well, hey, Sal, namaste. First of all, thank you for seeing into my soul. I appreciate that. We have a connection, I think.
Absolutely, we do.
Yes, I think we do. Angus, you know what? I think one day we can be great friends.
Okay.
But right now, we're just not connecting on the same wavelength. Do you know how it is?
Yeah, maybe if I made more money.
So, I mean, let me answer your question directly, Sal. Where I was in...
I bet he won't.
I was in Dubai, and I am at the top of the Burj Khalifa. You know where Tom Cruise went in one of the Mission Impossible movies?
That I do know, yes.
Yeah, so I was there looking for him. He wasn't there. I was like, oh, this sucks. Where do I want to go? And I'm like, you know what I could use? I could actually relax for once. I'm going to Thailand. I'm going to the beach in Thailand. So I'm like, yo, Emily, Addison, let's get out of here. We're going to Thailand. I go to Thailand. Don't know where they ended up. Don't understand. They got lost somewhere along the way. But, well, the Burj Khalifa, pretty fucking tall, am I right? One of the raddest buildings I've ever seen. I'm like a mile above the ocean in Thailand.
Oh,
do you understand what's happening here? I'm falling towards doom.
Oh, I see. So when you teleport, you're only teleporting across like one axis.
Yeah.
So or two axes, I guess.
No, it's just one.
You're not getting the height in there. So yeah. So you're okay. That could lead to some problems. I guess.
I have to choose an axis, and sometimes you choose wrong. So I'm falling, and of course I'm documenting this whole thing for my followers because they need to know. And this is, it's one of these classic situations where I'm in someone else's clothes, but not in the way you're fucking talking about, Angus. I don't understand that at all. I am in a Saudi prince's clothes that I stole from his Lamborghini earlier. Exactly, I'm falling through the sky. I'm taking selfies for Instagram, and I'm like, this is too much. This is too much for me. So a quick teleport home to mommy and daddy's just to recharge.
Yeah, and they've got like a padded room for you to land in.
I think I understand where Parker's coming from.
Sal, you are my brother.
He's alluded to not feeling safe, feelings of loneliness, stress from work. These are all very human issues. And if anything, it only makes me realize that perhaps Parker needs these breaks more than the fellow common person of Super City.
No, Sal's reaching into his wallet. Sal, don't give him anything.
Sal, I could put you up with an investment schedule that will work for you, and it will allow you. You want to go back to Alberta? I don't know why you'd go to the same place twice, but if you want to, we can go there. We can make an underground snow hut, and we can smoke peyote in that until we get cold, and then we can go to Mexico.
Wow,
you paint a my man.
Colorful picture of adventure. I can't help but be amazed, suckered in even. Here, have some of my money.
Oh, I am going to invest this for you. I got to do a quick teleport to mommy and daddy. He's going to talk to daddy. We're going to set you up with something nice, something with a big return. We're talking lateral. We're talking vertical. We're doing it all. All axes of investing are open to me, unlike teleporting, in which there's only one.
I don't normally do this to guests. Do you mind taking your sunglasses off during this interview?
Oh, my dude, I will not.
Hey, fair enough.
These things are on me at all times, and there's nothing weird about my eyes.
All right, I get it. They're cool. Oh, they're cool, man. You're sweating a lot.
Hey, well, right now, let me tell you where I'm coming from. I am coming from Marrakesh, okay? And things are crazy here. I am actually in the back of a tuk-tuk, and I am being driven at 100 miles per hour to the nearest safe house because I have angered some people, if you know what I mean. There are some Bedouins after me, and they are setting up camp, and they are hunting me down like a dog.
So I guess what is it from your point of view? Can you recount a lot of these incidents in which any of these incidents in which you upset people? Because like we're having a decent conversation with us. I don't think you've upset us in a great deal. You know, rubbed me the wrong way, maybe slightly. But like, what are you doing that's bothering these people? Do you
which one do you want to know about? We had the what was it, bookie in Amsterdam or something? I don't know.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go with the bookie in Amsterdam. What did you do?
All right, so I'm in Amsterdam. Well, actually, I think, what was the story? It's so hard to remember. I've done so much. I think I met him in Prague. So we're in Prague, and I'm placing, well, you know, it's the big game, obviously. We're talking soccer. We're talking my favorite sport in the world when it's not lacrosse season. And I am placing bets like a madman. Now, I had recently invested. I did a little trip home to mommy and daddy. I said, Daddy, please, I'm running out of money. Give me some money, please. And that, you know, time is an investment too. And I had to spend some time there, which I hate. So I'm placing bets on this big soccer game, my favorite sport, except for lax, obviously. And I just, you know, I'm offering this bookie beers. We're drinking. We're having fun. All of a sudden, turns out it's not a bookie. This is some random guy's house, and I'm winning big. And I'm taking all of his money, and I'm not letting him get in a word edgewise. I'm just like, this is mine. This is rightfully mine. Now, I can't see straight because my eyes are totally normal. But I don't really know who's winning, but I am taking the money that is owed to me. Yeah. I made good bets, you know? Oh, next thing I know, he's chased me all the way to Amsterdam. I don't get people, except for my friends, Wyatt, Cody, Jake, Abigail, Madison, Heathcliff, you know, those guys.
I've punched a lot of what you've been talking about, your various trips into our supercomputer. It's come up with a model here that I'd just like to go into for a moment. As you can see here, you have one of your trips here. And then, as you say, you pop home to mommy and daddy.
Yeah.
And based on that time frame, we actually see reports of various bank robberies around Super City, followed closely by McKinley and Sons reporting record profits for their quarter. And then you end up on another trip. Now, obviously, I don't want to accuse anyone of anything, but
listen, here's the thing, and let me get this straight with you both, so we're all in the same plane of existence. I don't believe in technology, except for obviously my phone and my Instagram, which are vital to my very survival. But I go home, I say, please, Daddy, a couple dollars to rub together just so I can keep having fun in the world, please. And Daddy puts on his business balaclava and he leaves the house. And he comes back, he's invested my money, and he brings it back and he gives me a big old stack of hundos.
Now, this stuff is normally inherited. I assume your dad can also teleport?
Nope.
No. Oh.
No, I'm the first. My dad has a different superpower. He knows what everyone's thinking at all times.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucked up.
Pretty open dialogue in my house.
Mhm. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Okay. There's a small detail I want that kind of keeps coming up that I really want to touch on, and this has to do more with your power itself because I'm
Sure.
fascinated by these kinds of things. So you're teleporting along an axis.
Mhm.
You keep finding yourself in other people's clothing. When you teleport, do you end up in someone else's clothing, or is this just these are just I'm looking for connections where there aren't any?
So here's the thing. I teleport and I'm in a new place.
Hmm.
And, usually I look pretty fly all the
Yeah,
time if I can be a little bit dated.
sure.
I know we've
Yeah,
moved
how dare
beyond
you?
fly. So I teleport somewhere. So let's say, I don't know, give me a place.
Um, Hall,
Kuwait.
Kuwait, sure.
Kuwait, never been there. Give me another place.
France.
France, I've been there. I was
Okay, great.
fucking ripping it up in Lyon, France. I was riding the original Bixie program up and down, well, mostly down the hill. And I'm like, you know what? This isn't fun anymore. I'm going to San Fran. I need a little
Mhm.
bit of urban city California vibe. So I teleport into San Fran. Boom. Holy shit. What am I wearing? Full on ball gown. And there's like,
Okay.
sometimes one of the side effects of teleporting is that there's like a red slime all over my
Yeah.
skin and
Okay.
like chunks of like rocks or something. And then
Oh no.
I'm like chewing and I'm like, oh, I must have lost some teeth, but all my teeth still seem to be there. It's okay. So I spit them out. I'm like, I need to find me a shower quick, clean this vessel, and get back out there in the world, you know?
You
Does
call
that
it a
answer your
vessel?
question?
So yeah, sorry. You dropped a bit of terminology there on me. Uh vessel. Actually, while
Well,
you explain,
vessel is how I refer to my body because it is a container
gotcha.
for my spirit.
Okay.
And the spirit is
I'm real
tantamount to
cool.
all.
I'm Angus. Angus. Oh, sorry, Parker. Could I
Yeah.
just have a brief aside with my colleague?
Oh, I got to check in with my followers. So yeah, you
Yeah.
guys do you.
All right, you Instagram something. We're just gonna. Yeah. What's up, Sal?
I'm worried Parker may be a demon.
I think he might be a demon as well. Okay. Wait. Sal, I'm gonna use my phone. I'm gonna bring up. Parker's Instagram,
Mhm.
and okay, it looks like it's a different person in each of these.
Never takes off the sunglasses in any
No,
of these
it's
photos.
the sunglasses are consistent. They definitely come
Here's
with
one of
him.
him at a movie theater,
He's
sunglasses on.
wearing sunglasses. And okay, but he looks like a different person but the sunglasses are the same and clearly the account's the same. So I guess his glasses and his phone go with him. Okay, we just need to operate very carefully, okay, Sal? We
I,
don't want to.
I don't want to be a demon spawn.
I don't want to be a demon spawn either. It's okay. It's okay. We know this. We know that there is magical entities in this city. We need to treat them with respect. We just need to conduct the interview normally, okay?
Mhm.
Hey, Parker, how
Oh,
you
hey, what's
doing?
up? I just finished up my silent live video. It was fire. I get all these hearts, all these likes. The faces are coming in. My soul is whole, my dudes.
Yeah, would you say you gain? It seem you do. You seem even more livelier since it began. So do you really seem to feed off of this this
Vanity.
yeah, this social media presence that you have?
I mean, I wouldn't call it vanity. I call it deep interactions with my people and my followers. And yeah, it feeds me. It makes me bigger. Everything's cool. This is not smoke coming up from around my eyes. No big deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you call them your followers, I imagine maybe you've met with them. Do you have
Yeah.
any photos of these followers?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah. So, I mean, here's my phone. Don't do anything on it, but you can look at my followers.
Okay. Well, yeah. Thank you. Okay. Well, we'll take a look at it. Okay.
A lot of robes.
Yeah, that's a lot of. Okay. Oh, let's scroll up. There's some roll. Okay. Oh, goats. That's good. Like goats and small like sheep and livestock.
I
That's
attract a certain crowd, a certain kind of like
oh boy.
aesthetic, boho chic. Some people call it. Some people call it early '80s cults. No big deal.
Yeah, a lot of like
Fashion.
a lot of those like wavy daggers.
Yeah.
Oh
A
well,
lot of those.
yeah. I mean, my followers cannot resist a wavy dagger. A lot of upside down star tattoos because
Uh-huh.
we're all stardust on the inside.
Yes. Yep. Okay.
A lot of 6s in their usernames.
A lot.
Oh yeah, well 6 is a pretty spiritual number. Let me tell you, when I was in where was I? I was in Wuhan, and
oh no,
very spiritual place.
Yeah.
Really good times there, just tearing it up.
Oh no,
where was I going with this? I got thrown off. I got thrown off by my own choice of city. Couldn't think of a different one. So here we are now.
It's on our minds. No, I get it. So I just what I'm worried about here, Mr. McKennly, is that
please call me Parker McKennly. Mr. McKennly is my father, Satan McKennly.
Of course. Of course. I'm so sorry. Parker McKennly. I want to kind of check in with you. There are some rules about power usage. Vis-a-vis where one can do it, and that's kind of why all these super cities exist. Is that people are supposed to be using their powers only in here, where they can be kind of safely regulated and these kinds of things. It to me, and I don't want to harsh your mellow. It to me sounds like when you teleport to another place on the planet, that you might occasionally be resulting in the death of a person. Has that crossed your mind at all?
You dare question my powers. You question my commitment to traveling the globe and experiencing new things. I have made the best friends of my life out there, and you mere mortals, one without even powers, ask me to walk a mile in your fucking Converse, not even limited edition. Do not question Parker McKennly. Niazul.
Sir, Parker McKennly, might I remind you that I'm still in possession of your phone.
Please give me, Angus, I just need my phone. Daddy, can I call you Daddy? Do you like to be called? Just give me my phone back, please. It's my Instagram. I just need my Instagram. Please, Angus. Sal, talk to Angus, please. Mommy Sal.
Angus, I've already made a circle out of salt. Just put this phone inside the salt.
All right.
Just put it, Sal. Mommy Sal, talk to Daddy Angus.
Please do not call me Daddy. I don't like it. Parker, this is for your own good. We think Sal and I think you've been spending too much time with your phone, and it's been getting you too powerful. And we think it should stay here with us for a little bit, just in the timeout salt ring. Timeout salt ring. Hey.
No. I need to take off my sunglasses.
Oh no!
The first time in years. Beware the light. Laser beam. Get down.
Oh my God, Sal, your desk got cut in half. All right, Parker, I'm done playing nice with you. I'm hovering over the Instagram app.
What?
No.
And I'm holding down on it.
No.
It's wiggling. I'm pressing the X.
I'm disappearing into the phone. I'm just into the home button. The home button. It's so small, Daddy. Daddy, save me.
Okay. All right. Now I want you to stay in the phone for a little bit until we can figure out what to do with you, okay?
It's so dark in here.
All right. I'm going to put it in sleep mode now. Okay. Bye.
You should also block all the notifications.
Actually, that's a good idea.
They're starting to come in.
Yeah, pull down from the top. Notification. Sal, whoa. Whew. I don't know if I handled that properly.
Well, being a shard agent, you got to make tough calls.
Oof. Okay, well, I think we should file the necessary paperwork for this. We should send this phone up the chain of command, and they'll know what to do with it, because this guy clearly was doing some damage. So I don't think I'm in the wrong here, right, Sal?
Yeah. What they got to realize is when you deal with shard, you're gonna get your hands dirty.
Oh Jesus! All right, well. Jesus Christ. That's going to do it for us here at Heroes Don't Do Paperwork. For those of you listening at home, try to do the right thing. Sal, I don't actually know if he answered any of our questions. I'm Rolodexing through my head, and I'm trying to figure that out.
Sometimes, Angus, it's not about the answer. It's that you had the nerve to ask the question at all.
Thank you. Hey everybody, Angus here. Sal Bedfellow was played by Matthew Wally. Parker McKennly was played by Stefan Spec. Stefan teaches improv online at Improv Montreal and is also the host of the hilarious podcast, Some Good Friends, available at somegoodfriends.com. If you're looking for somewhere to donate this holiday season, Stefan recommended the Desta Black Youth Network charity in Montreal. Thanks for listening.